Hello. You are inside my fidget box because in a minute we're going to go to the board. But I wanted to announce that on May 20th, Friday, here in 2022, I'm going to be doing a presentation for clinicians that is 6 hours long on a hospital avoidant approach to treating suicide at Heisel and Associates from 8:30 to 4:15. You can attend live, you can attend online or in person, or you can purchase it later. If you're not a clinician and you just want to know more about the latest research in suicide, how to have conversations and what terminology to use, this will still be beneficial to you. And so please consider coming or purchasing or attending at a later time. So we're going to learn cool things like not only have we talked about the language to use, but also interventions, scales, the different models of suicidology and suicidality. I'm going to show you a couple on the board right now, but I think it'll be really beneficial to you because you know someone right now, if not multiple people, that have considered or are considering suicide. And we need to be having conversations about it. About 80% of people, which of course when we use statistics like this, we're not representative of the people who don't speak up, and so they're kind of gray numbers, but about 80% of people have considered suicide at some point in their lifetime. So it's a conversation worth having. It's not weird. It's not inappropriate. Avoid the myth that if I talk about suicide, it makes someone more likely to die by suicide. It's actually the opposite. If you don't talk about suicide, someone is more likely to die by suicide. So here we're board. Let me zoom out a little bit. A couple of the models that I'll use with you are Schneidman's model. It's the cubic model. Wherein he rates from 1 to 5 psychic, which is the psychological pain associated specifically with suicidal ideation, stress, and perturbation, which is the agitation, the actual impulsive readiness to die by suicide. If people score 5 or near 5 on all three, you are more likely to have someone who is wanting to die by suicide and close to it on your hands. Another model is like Joyner's model, where there's a sense of perceived burdensomeness and a lack of sense of belonging. And when you have these two, it creates this perfect storm when they do psychological autopsies of people who die by suicide. Even that phrase, die by suicide, is really important because suicide is something that afflicts someone. It is not necessarily a choice, although people often shame and guilt people who are considering suicide to think that. So I really hope that you come or just ask questions about it. I'm happy to send you information. You can always contact me if you want free resources on talk lines, chat lines, text lines, websites, etc. I'm here to help you, and you're not in this alone. So use me as you need me, and I hope you have a really good weekend. Bye.